from the Scandinavia. In Gothenburg, Sweden. The 1981 World Hockey Championships. Featuring teams from the
Soviet Union, Czechoslovakia,
Sweden, Finland, the United States, and Team Canada. Brought to you by Labatt's. We're proud to bring the best to you. The bid for the World Cup of Hockey.
Games between the Soviets and Czechoslovakia usually result in top-caliber play from both teams. But their matchup this week was one-sided, with the Soviets dominating play throughout. Makarov scores here early in the game. Strong positional play and their usual talented playmaking resulted in many picture-play goals. Watch this one by Skvortsov as the USSR defeats Czechoslovakia by a score of 8-3. Next up, for the inconsistent Czechoslovakian team, the home favorite, Sweden. Although Czechoslovakia's Martinet stunned the Swedish crowd with a goal early at 49 seconds of the game. Novi, number 6, the puck goes to Martinet, number 10, and he moves in. It's 1-0 for Czechoslovakia over Sweden. But the determined Swedish team rallied for 4 straight goals. One-time National Hockey Leaguer Roland Eriksson, who has been one of the top players in the championship, ties the game on this play. A big goal by number 12, Roland Eriksson of Sweden. That goal followed by 2 more from Anders Håkansson, and Sweden was on its way to a 4-2 victory. Anders Håkansson, watch as the play develops. In the Czechoslovakian zone, Håkansson backhands the puck into the net right here. His first of 2 goals, 4-2 for Sweden, much to the delight of the enthusiastic crowd here at the Scandinavium Arena in Gothenburg. The victory gives Sweden second spot, 1 point back of the USSR. Canada, at this point, still looking for its first point. But that point came, and in a highly emotional way, against the Soviets. Midway through the third period, Maruk and Gartner combine on a 2-on-1 play. Gartner and his shot eluding Tretiak. As expected, near bedlam followed. Canada ties the Soviets 4-4. A big scoring play. Mike Gartner from Dennis Maruk. More highlights of this game. Coverage of the Canada-Czechoslovakia game. Coming up from the World Hockey Championships on CTV.
Cutting out. I'm moving out of here. What a week.
Cutting out for some good times. Me and my fishing gear. Gonna spend some time my way. Really glad I'm here.
Canada's great taste in ale. What a beer to share.
Me and the boys in our 50. Me and the boys
And our beer.
In a great many wilderness areas of Canada, you'll find obvious signs of one of the busiest workers in this country, the beaver. Expert at moving, packing, and storing, the beaver almost symbolizes our business. Because in a great many neighborhoods across this country, you'll find obvious signs of one of the busiest movers. McCosham Van Lines.
The Bay's got gold at 50% off. The Bay's got perhaps the biggest assortment of 10-karat gold chains and bracelets in town, and all at 50% off right now. We've got box link style, serpentine style, cobra style, and many, many more. Thinking of giving yourself or someone else gold?
It's hard not to think of the Bay.
Switched.
Yet Coke has doubled its national gallon sales gap over Pepsi since the May 1980 Pepsi poll based on the latest national survey of food store sales. According to the survey figures, Pepsi is not catching Coca-Cola in national food store sales since May 1980. Don't be misled by any other impression. The next time you see scenes such as these, remember, Coke has pulled even farther ahead.
One could feel the tension and emotion here at the Scandinavian of the meeting between Canada and the Soviet Union. Always a keen rivalry and one we all anxiously awaited. There's no problem motivating either team when the game involves Canada and the Soviet Union as the teams head out of their dressing rooms for the start of this important game. Canada had the first scoring opportunity. Lanny McDonald is set up in the first few seconds of the period, only to have Tretiak make the game's first save, and a big one it was. Play then moved the other way. Watch as the veteran Petrov, number 16, sets up Fetisov, number 2. The puck will brush off Canada's Lanny McDonald and then bounces off goalie Phil Muir, and the Soviets move in front 1-0. Canada struck back, though, some 5 minutes later. The always dangerous Denis Marouk scored his 4th goal of the championship. Babinoff attempts to get the puck out, and then the puck will come to Denis Marouk. He'll fan on his first shot, but makes good on the second attempt. Now here's Babinoff racing into the corner, attempts to slap the puck out. It comes to Denis Marouk. He moves in front, and Canada ties the game 1-1. An exciting moment for Team Canada here at the World Hockey Championship. Team Canada very effective in tying up the Soviets in this game, and they displayed another example of their determined play right here. Larry Robinson, number 22, and John Ogrodnik, number 15. Canada leads 2-1 as Ogrodnik lets go this booming shot. Early in the second period, Barry Long was sent off for hooking, and Canada faces the potent Soviet power play. Petrov, number 16, to Krutov, number 9. That's the play for the Soviets as play develops in the Team Canada end. Here's Petrov with the puck, number 16, passes in front to Krutov, and the puck just slides under Phil Muir. Soviet coach Tikhonov looks on as the score is tied 2-2. Then the Soviets 3 minutes later moved in front for the second time in the game. Alexander Golikov scored. And you'll see it again on the replay from behind the net. Maltsev to Golikov. It's 3-2 for the Soviets. Phil Muir played a strong game in goal for Canada. Watch as Makarov gets control of the puck, and Muir will make the save. But Petrov, as he's done so often, capitalizes on his many on-ice talents to slap the puck out of the air, and it's 4-2 for the Soviets. There's no denying the fact Canada faces a near monumental task to gain a point in this game. Number 17, Rogers. Number 12, Lukowicz get opportunities. And Robinson, just back after serving a penalty, will move in front, and Larry Robinson scores for Team Canada, and it's now 4-3. The start of the third period. 1 goal separating coach Don Cherry's Canadian team, and the Soviet coaches obviously concerned about the effective play of Team Canada in the first 2 periods. Ryan Walter, number 19 of Canada, displays some excellent forechecking, a key to Canada's success in this game. Canada gets a 2-on-1 break midway through this third period. It's Marouk and Mike Gartner breaking out of their own zone. Watch as Gartner takes the pass. He makes good on his shot, and Canada has tied the Soviets 4-4. And as one can appreciate, a very emotional result it was here at the World Hockey Championship. Canada, with the tie, is still in the running for a medal. The Soviets lead with 3 wins in the tie, followed by Sweden, Czechoslovakia, and Canada. Today, from Gothenburg, Sweden, CTV presents coverage of the World Hockey Championships. Canada plays Czechoslovakia. From the largest indoor sports arena in the Nordic countries, it's on to the Scandinavium. And this is the site of today's activity. And welcome to Sweden and CTV's coverage of the World Hockey Championships. I'm Bernie Pascal, along with our color commentator, John Ferguson. And John, I don't think we can stress the importance of that big tie, the single point the other night against the Soviets.
Truly a classic hockey game, and it was a big tie, and it was just up and down game, and it was probably one of the greatest hockey games ever played in the World Championships.
Okay, today it's Czechoslovakia, and Canada obviously very ready for this one.
Well, certainly they are, and they're ready to win, and of course we've had a good meeting. They're prepared, and they know they have to beat the Czechoslovakians and the Swedish team in the next couple days.
John, we're looking forward to this game today, Canada and Czechoslovakia. And at the conclusion of the game, we'll be picking the replay gum stars of today's contest. From Gothenburg, Sweden, the World Hockey Championships on CTV.
Ottawa, Toronto, Montreal, Peterborough, and now who knows where else Apr.24 will fly. Apr.24 offers short-distance and long-distance charter services for those who want a special flight for a special purpose. That's not the only aid Apr.24 offers. Don't forget the airport-to-airport same-day parcel service for $5 for £5. Apr.24 is the helpful airline for business or pleasure. Call this toll-free number or call your travel agent.
Set to go. The referee is Kaisla, Finland. The two linesmen, Viking and Wahlström of Sweden. Boutet, Tambolini, and Lanny McDonald, the forward line for Canada. Breacher, Novi, and Pozar out there for Czechoslovakia. Puck is cleared around the board. Here comes Lanny McDonald, trying to get it up the middle. It bounced off Tambolini's stick. Green carries on. McDonald on the right side, a shot, and that stop. Cleared around the board. Saliba goes after it.
It's back to Green. A shot deflected in front. Here's a chance now. Huber's drive. Loose puck. They scramble away. They score! Canada! Bouquet in front of the net as Huber keeps it in. It's 1-0.
Well, the shot's right on the goal. That's a big help for Canada. Pat Bouquet was right there to put her by him. Good start after 31 seconds.
Good play there, John, by Huber, keeping the puck in. And there is the opportunity and the goal by Pat Bouquet.
Huber will see it again. Goaltender Lang for Czechoslovakia. There's Bouquet right in and right in front. Nobody covering him. Put the puck underneath his legs.
1-0 for Canada. 31 seconds of the opening period. They've announced on the score system here, the PA system, that Tambolini got the goal, but there perhaps will be a correction there. Now the puck cleared back into the Czechoslovakian zone. Up the middle goes number 27. Now it's knocked off his stick, loose at center ice, and Canada has possession. Robinson shoots it in. After it, Hajdúšek. He's bumped off the puck. František Černík goes after it, along with Corbella. They can't get it out. Into the corner. Canada's Baruch in front, and Gartner had it bounce off his stick. Now Czechoslovakia breaking out. Here's big Ivan Halinka. Up over the line, he's checked, and Phil Muir in goal for Canada. Robinson knocked it away. Now Gartner up with Dennis Baruch. Trailing on the play is Walter. A shot that goes over the top of the net. Kept in by Baruch. Slapped around the boards in the Czechoslovakian zone. Canada leading 1-0 at the line. Trying to get it out is Mishek. He's stopped, and that shot by Rob Ramage goes wide. Corbella on the right side. He's stopped, and Canada really putting on the pressure in the early going. Mike Foligno at the side of the net. John Ogrodnik will get a chance. Tried to get it back to Babbage, and that just failed. Very long on defense with Babbage. Shoots it in, and it's called on the offside.
Good aggressive forechecking by Canada right off the back. Foligno was right in there quickly. So was John Ogrodnik, who's had a good tournament so far.
Kokremar comes out now for Czechoslovakia with the youngster Lala, who has really impressed all here at the World Championships. He's number 20. Richter, the other forward. Guy Lafleur, Ogrodnik, and Foligno out there for Team Canada. Babbage and Long on defense. Babic slaps it off the boards again, offside at the Czechoslovakian line. Coach Don Cherry looking on. 6 years a coach in the NHL, 5 of those with the Boston Bruins. Czechoslovakia coached by 46-year-old Ludek Bukac. He's been behind the Czechoslovakia net with his, or the bench with his assistants. Now a long shot, that's stopped by Phil Muir, deflected up over the glass and out of play.
Well, looky here. If it ain't the competition.
I've had it up to here with all this tongue wagging about the top guns at Midas. Here, String Bean, I've heard how fast you are. Now let's see how good you are.
Satisfied?
All right, so you're good.
So's the guarantee.
But I'm warning you, Jesse. I'm going to tell every fast gun in this town where to find you.
Wish you would. It's kind of lonely at the top.
Back at the Scandinavium in Gothenburg, Sweden, Canada leading 1-0. Martinez, Rusnak, and Aberman, the forward line for Czechoslovakia. That pass almost getting over to the defenseman Hajdúšek, but just knocked away. Tambellini. Rick Green chases at number 5 for Canada. Around the boards it comes to Lanny McDonald. He can't control it. Martinez steals it from Rick Green, trying to get it in front, a shot, and that's covered up on the short side by Phil Muir. Now Green, he loses it. Martinez has it again, tries to poke it on the side, and it's held there by Muir right at the post. A close call.
Well, that's something you really don't see a lot here in Europe. One of the Europeans come up alongside of the post, but Phil Muir got over there quickly as Rusnak come from behind the net, try to poke it in the short side.
Here's another look at that, John.
Here's Rusnak in the little room. Phil Muir sharp enough to get over there quickly.
Now Novi at center for Czechoslovakia. The puck slapped away by Ramage ahead to Maruk. Here's Maruk coming up with Gartner. He ran into the Czechoslovakian player Naliba and was knocked off stride. Now Ramage into the corner. He's chased back there by Preacher. Preacher had the puck momentarily. Now it's cleared outside the line. Orsava shoots it back in. Larry Robinson for Team Canada on defense with Ramage, and Ramage goes over after the loose puck. Knocked away from him. Here's Novi in front. A shot by Posar, and that hit the post. And it's cleared down the ice by Team Canada. It'll be icing as Jan Naliba goes back. Icing called against Canada.
Don Cherry came back quickly with that line after they scored the goal on the first shift. So now he's come back with the other line. So we're probably going to go with 4 in the first period.
So Deblois comes out with Rogers. There's that close call. Muir going one way, and the puck just bounces off the side of the net. Another shot right on, that time taken by Hajdúšek, and that's stopped by Muir. Rogers gives it to Babic, straight up the middle. Deblois runs into the Czechoslovakian player, František Černík. Very long, outside his own line for Canada. Now he backhands it ahead. Černík loses his stick. He was checked by Deblois. Hajdúšek comes in. He couldn't control the puck, and Very Long has it for Team Canada. Long up on the left side. The pass comes to Rogers at the middle. Coming in with Deblois, and that shot's deflected high over the top of the net. After it, Arnold Kadlec. Kadlec, a pass up on the left side, failed to reach Černík, and Babic takes it from Phil Muir. Number 24, Babic of the Winnipeg Jets on defense with Very Long, also of Winnipeg. Now Team Canada winding up. This is Lukowicz straight up the middle. Shoots it into the Czechoslovakian zone. Mike Rogers of the Hartford Whalers goes after it there. Here's Foligno moving up. Tried to get it back to Rogers, and it was intercepted. Now it's Czechoslovakia's turn. Černík to Alinka. Up over the line, into the corner, Very Long. Number 2 for Canada, swings it back to Babic. He lets it go all the way out to center ice. Alinka, number 21, winding up for Czechoslovakia, watched by Babic. Gets away from him, can't get a shot, he's knocked off stride, and Canada has the puck again. Babic, bumped by Lala. Now here's a chance for Richter in front, and Very Long breaks that up. Away goes Lukowicz. Lukowicz, number 12 for Canada, and he left the puck roll into the Czechoslovakian zone and goes out for a line change. Now it's at center. Green runs into one Czechoslovakian player, knocks him down. Dvorak moving into the Canadian zone. Dvorak, number 9, bumped off the puck. Here's Lala's shot, and that's deflected by Green, high over the glass and out of play.
Good sliding save by Rick Green on that shot by Yuri Lala. Yuri Lala is the leading goal scorer for Czechoslovakia in this tournament with 6 goals.
And he was 3rd overall in the Czechoslovakian League this year. Yuri Lala, one of the newcomers with the Czechoslovakian national team, and he has been impressive. There's Kokrema, number 22 at center now with Lala and Richter. Face off in the Canadian zone with Canada leading 1-0. Here's Green, number 5, to Lanny McDonald. He slips and falls along with the Czechoslovakian player, but it's cleared ahead. Up goes Pat Boutet. Boutet moving in. Fast in front. McDonald was checked. He couldn't get a shot away. But Pat Boutet playing well here in the early going for Canada. Dvorak gets the puck ahead to Pavel Richter. He's brought in over the line. No offside. Huber. Now he shoots it over to the opposite side. Pat Boutet slaps it off the boards into the Czechoslovakian zone. Yuri Lala bumped there by Lanny McDonald. We played 6 minutes in the opening period. Away goes Czechoslovakia's Kokrema. Kokrema dropping it back there for Lala, and Huber breaks that up for Canada. Here's Huber up over the line, can't get through the defense, and back for it is Arnold Kadletz, number 8. Kadletz winding up, swings away from Dennis Maruk. Now Gartner goes after him. Kadletz still has possession, but he passes right to Maruk. Maruk ahead to Mike Gartner. Gartner coming up over the Czechoslovakian line. Rolls it in front, and that's just slapped away before Walter could get a shot away. Play in the Czechoslovakian zone. Ryan Walter to Dennis Maruk, a shot, and that sizzling drive goes wide of the top right-hand corner. Haberman trying to get it out of his own zone and shoots it down the ice. And it's into Team Canada's area. Mir comes away out of the net, nullifying the icing as Martinez was breaking in there after the puck. Now Maruk at center. He's stopped. Puck is brought back over the line by Pozard. He's dumped. Larry Robinson for Canada, number 22. Here's Robinson straight up the middle. Up to the Czechoslovakian line, coming in with Maruk and Gartner. The puck comes back to Ramage's shot, and that's stopped by Line. Gartner can't get it behind the net. Canada keeping the pressure on here. The puck goes to Horsava. He's knocked off stride. And again, Milan Novi, number 6. Back for Czechoslovakia. In with Pozar, who takes the pass, dumps it in the middle, and that's broken up. And Canada, as they go end to end, Gartner fakes a shot, comes up over the line, knocked off stride, and there'll be a penalty to Czechoslovakia for hooking. Canada 1 and Czechoslovakia 0. Horsava in the penalty box for Czechoslovakia for hooking. So Canada, leading 1-0, has this power play opportunity. Deblois will take the draw against Holinka. Deblois had it knocked off his stick. And the Canadian player, Guy Lafleur, out on the point with Larry Robinson, swings out of his own zone for Canada. Robinson and Lafleur on the point. Here comes Rogers to Deblois. It was knocked off his stick. And Czechoslovakia's Holinka drops it into his own zone. Hajdúšek. Number 8 is Kadletz, dragging the puck in his own zone. Then he shoots it down the ice. Robinson inside his own blue line for Canada. Robinson coming straight up the middle. Slapped it to the line. It's kept in. No, it's just knocked out and brought in on the offside, called as Lukowicz made a gallant attempt to keep it in.
Well, Larry Robinson's really lugging that puck out of his own end. Come right up to center ice. Here we see him heading for the 2 defensemen. Drops it back. Puck just going over the line before Lukowicz could get to it. But Larry's been a tower of strength back there on the blue line.
Larry Robinson, 3 times a first-team All-Star in the NHL, and he's won 2 Norris trophies, including the Norris Trophy last year, 79-80. Canada on the power play here. Dvorak, it comes back. Robinson's shot. That goes wide. Moving up for Canada, Mike Gartner. Gartner swings it in front of the net, and that's kicked out by Carl Lang. Now they go after it. Puck is knocked down with a high stick, and the net knocked off its moorings there, so they blow the whistle.
Those nets coming off the moorings in this tournament's been a constant nuisance. It's one thing that they really should rectify in these world tournaments. That net's coming off continuously.
You see it every game, John, at least twice a game. And as play developing there, it could have been a scoring opportunity for Team Canada. Now we're set to go, though, with Canada leading 1-0. They're on the power play. 1:01 left in the Czechoslovakian penalty to Orsava. Now it's back to Lanny McDonald. He's trying to keep it in. Knocked away from him by Aberman, and it comes out to center. Guy Lafleur. He's forced back by number 22, Kokrema. Gets the puck ahead to Tambellini. Tambellini with Pat Boutet and Lanny McDonald shoots it in. Lang way out of the net, left it there for number 24, Mishak. And he clears it up over the boards and out of play. Another face-off in the Czechoslovakian zone.
This is an important face-off for Steve Tambellini. 34 seconds left in this power play, and not really any chances in this first minute and a half of this power play. But Steve Tambellini's been very effective on the face-off, certainly here in Europe, because he's been winning 90% of his draws.
Steve Tambellini, a native of Trail, British Columbia. Played junior in Lethbridge, where in his final year scored 75 goals. Canada on the power play. Lafleur moves up to replace Pat Boutet on the forward line. Ramage is out there with Robinson defensively. Robinson traps the puck, clears it into the corner. Tambellini trying to get something organized here. Drops it to Lanny McDonald. McDonald is watched by Kadletz. Helped out, gets the puck back again. Knocked against the boards by Hajduček. Here's a chance for Rob Ramage. Ramage getting set. Drops it into the corner to Guy Lafleur. Lets it go to McDonald. McDonald around the boards. It's stopped there. Canada getting possession. Cleared off a stick. And we have 3 seconds left in the power play, and the puck cleared out to center. Now Czechoslovakia back at full strength. Successfully killing off that penalty to Orsava. Here's a chance now for Kadletz to drive, and he was knocked off stride just as he got that shot away. McDonald leaves it for Larry Robinson. Here's Robinson in for Team Canada. Robinson takes it into the corner, bumped by Chernik. Now Tambellini goes after the puck. 2 players fall, and it's held there. Another face-off coming up in the Czechoslovakian zone. We'll have more in a moment.
But, sir, this new AES word processor is going to save us time and money, even for a company our size. Because it's much more than a typewriter, we can double our productivity. Watch. It can change sentences, rearrange whole paragraphs, all in seconds. And it types perfect copies at 540 words a minute.
Welcome to the farm.
Thanks, Dad.
Congratulations, Mr. Frizzly.
For a while now, Pepsi has been challenging Coke. I thought you'd like to know what is happening. Coke is winning. In fact, since the May 1980 Pepsi poll, Coke has doubled its sales gap nationally over Pepsi in food stores. So, taste the number 1. Refreshing. Numero uno. Ice cold delicious. Coca-Cola. It's the real thing. Coke. Yes. Number 1.
Ready now to drop the puck to the left of goaltender Phil Muir. The 2 teams at full strength. It's cleared around the boards into the Canadian zone. Moving up, Bishak tried to get a piece of it. Ramage knocks it loose. After it now goes Kokrema. He's stopped. Dvorak slaps it off the boards. Foligno up on the right side, but he can't catch up to that pass. Ramage helps up, but he's knocked off stride. Gets the puck to Foligno, though. Foligno to John Ogrodnik, a drive, and Lang holds on.
Good play by Foligno, getting over to John Grodnik. The one thing Team Canada's been able to do is get their 3 back checkers back across the blue line. The defensemen are standing up, so we're going to have 5 across the blue line and block the Czechs from coming in, because they're most effective when they set up in your end, because they move around. You just got to be on them.
And Lang making the save there, and the face-off will be to his right. Don Cherry, NHL Coach of the Year in 75-76. Behind the Canadian bench, assisted by Andre Boudrian. Here's Robinson, a drive deflected in front, and that just went wide. Puck goes high in the air, knocked down. Hajduk trying to get it out. Robinson keeps it in for Canada. Lafleur passing it over. After it now goes John Ogrodnik. He's knocked off stride. Foligno got a piece of it there. Moving up is Rob Ramage. He's checked. Hajduk takes Ogrodnik into the corner. Lafleur trying to get the puck loose, and again they hold it there. And they'll drop it again in the Czechoslovakian zone. Big game for Canada, John, especially after that emotional contest against the Soviets, the 4-4 tie earlier in the week.
Well, a lot of these players are starting to adjust to the big ice surface, and it's a very, very important game because they're still in the medal competition.
Lang, 23 years of age, in goal for Czechoslovakia. Schindel, another youngster, is the backup. Of course, the backup for Phil Muir is John Garrett of the Hartford Whalers. Garrett appeared in the first game between these two teams and gave up the first 4 goals before being replaced by Muir. In that one, Czechoslovakia won 7-4. There's an injured Czechoslovakian player on the ice. Play continues. He's down in the corner. Referee lets play go. It comes back to Barry Long. Novi then gets it, and they blow the whistle. Referee Kasla finally spotting the injured Czechoslovakian player in the corner. I didn't actually see what happened, but he was involved in an altercation there with one of the Team Canada players, and they appeared to bump, and down to the ice went Freacher.
Ryan Walter was the man who checked him into the corner, but it's a definite game plan by the European clubs. When things aren't going their way, you'll start to see them taking little dives on the ice, but I don't think he's hurt quite as badly as he looks, but he might be.
Okay, John, we'll be back here in Sweden in a moment. Canada leading Czechoslovakia by a score of 1-0 here in the first period at the World Hockey Championships in Gothenburg, Sweden. Dennis Maruk out there with Ryan Walter and Gartner. Chernik lost the puck. Oh, and Gartner almost got it in front to Dennis Maruk. Here's Walter after it. Back to Babbage. His shot knocked down by Halinka. And it's cleared up on the right side. After it there goes Corbella. He's checked. Maruk forcing the play back. Steals the puck. Rolled it in front of drive. And Lang stopped that as that was taken by Ryan Walter. Now the Czechoslovakian team comes back again. Corbella up on the right side. Coming in over the line. Chernik a shot. And that's deflected and just goes wide. Puck loose. Mir then flops on it and holds on. As big number 26, Yaroslav Corbella, holding the side of his neck.
Well, they might be looking for the referee's sympathy. Oh, sure enough. Oh, he's calling a penalty after the play.
Well, that happens so often in European hockey. Kaisla, the referee from Finland, after watching the Czechoslovakian player head over to the bench holding his neck, decided there should be a penalty, and Barry Long's off for high sticking. No indication of the penalty until after the play had stopped. So Long in the penalty box, and the Czechoslovakia power play is awesome.
That's Barry Long's second penalty of the tournament. He's played outstanding up till now.
After it goes Pat Boutet. Dvorak can't keep it in. Dvorak sends it over to number 24. That's Mishek. Mishek drops back into his own zone, and he'll leave the puck there and watch the Czechoslovakian team come out of their own zone. A pass now up on the right side. Boutet has Lala tied up and is successful in holding him against the boards to get a stoppage in play. Very Long in the penalty box. Pat Boutet doing a good job of killing off the penalty. As Long checks the time remaining, and he has 1:35 left in his minor. Tambellini getting set now. The puck dropped. He takes the face-off against Kokremant. Puck into the corner. Rick Green ties up Lala, and again they get another face-off. Yuri Lala with 6 goals so far in the championship. As a portion of the near-capacity crowd at the Scandinavium looks on.
line change for the Czechoslovakians. Young Rusnik is out there, and he's quite a hockey player, number 18.
Darius Rusnak, number 18. Number 25 is Aberman. Rusnak gets set for the faceoff against Steve Tambolini of Team Canada. To the left of Phil Muir. Now here's Rick Green after it. Rick Green behind his own net, then slapped down the ice by Willie Huber. This will force the Czechoslovakians to regroup. Orsava in behind his own net. Kadlet's up the middle. That pass intended for Aberman. He takes it over the line, slapped away at it, but knocked off stride by Huber. Now it comes back to Orsava. Orsava to Kadlet's a drive, and that's deflected. Aberman is checked by Willie Huber. And Huber finds an opening and shoots it down the ice with 51 seconds left in the penalty to Team Canada's Barry Long, with Canada leading 1-0. McDonald in there forechecking. The pass comes to Aberman. Aberman for Czechoslovakia, watched by Ramage, got a shot away. Muir with Tambolini. Little indecision there, so Muir dropped on it and holds on.
Well, good play by Phil Miller, because we get a face-off, and Steve Tambolini's he beat Rusnik at the last face-off, and he's controlled that face-off area throughout the tournament.
36 seconds, right? 36 seconds left in his penalty, John. Now Corbella comes out with Holinka. And Don Cherry takes an opportunity to have a chat with Tambolini about the face-off alignment here, as he'll take the draw against Ivan Holinka. Goes over and talks to Pat Boutet.
Don Cherry going into his bag of tricks. Little breather for Steve Tambolini.
Now we're set to go. Muir has played outstanding goal in this championships for Canada. Now Ramage shoots it down the ice, and forced back is Kadlet's number 8. Pat Boutet chases him into the corner. Kadlet's leaves it there for number 7, Hajdusek. Hajdusek to Holinka. Holinka coming up with Corbella. Up over the line, but Corbella goes over on the left side just ahead of the puck carrier, and it's called on the offside. You don't see the Czechoslovakia team go offside on too many occasions on plays like that.
Not too often, Bernie, and the two Swedish linesmen of it, they don't leave anything to chance. If there's any doubt in their mind, they blow that whistle. They've been very, very good.
Yes, they have. The two officials, the linesmen in this game, Viking and Wahlstrom, both of Sweden, and Kaisla of Finland is the referee. Now Robinson backhands it out to center. Hajdusek is stopped there. Here's Pat Boutet, and he decides just to shoot it into the corner. Chernik goes back after it. He clears it around the boards. 5 seconds left in the penalty to Barry Long. Corbella dropped it back in behind the net. Now Long is back on the ice. Canada is at full strength. Here's Ramage coming in with Long, and it's knocked off his stick, and the Team Canada player Robinson has it at center. Now he shoots it in as Canada takes this opportunity to change. Lukowicz goes into the corner. He's stopped. Deblois has it. Now he shoots it in for Team Canada. Hajdusek, number 7, watched by Lukowicz. Still has it. Then Lukowicz knocked it off his stick. Rogers with Deblois standing in front. Rogers knocked off stride. He couldn't get a pass in front of the net. And Czechoslovakia retains possession. Holinka shooting it in. After it goes Miroslav Richer. Robinson checks him. Rogers of the Hartford Whalers, number 17. Rogers coming off a 105-point season this year in the National League. Lukowicz ties up his check after it, and he gets the puck again. Here's Lukowicz. Takes it into the corner around the boards. Huber lets it go there. Deblois runs into Pozar, and Orsava has it, number 4. Ahead to Novi. Novi, number 6. He can dazzle. Here he is, a shot, and that goes wide. A loose puck at the side of the net. Huber bumps with Novi. Robinson ties him up, and now after it is Preacher. Lukowicz took it away from him, clears it out. Deblois can't get the pass. Pozar brings it back. He's knocked off stride, and Novi moves in, stopped by Muir. Deblois for Canada. And Novi digging away at him. Huber then pushes Milan Novi, the captain of Czechoslovakia. Pozar knocks it loose, And they finally freeze it there with Canada leading Czechoslovakia 1-0.
If you take your car out for several trips in a day, you're spending a lot more money on gas than you have to. That's a good reason to do all your errands at one time. The name of the game is saving money. Read about it in the driving economy book from Shell. Shell helps.
Well, penalties there for roughing John to Posar and Devlois. A little extracurricular activity after that whistle.
That's quite true. And Mr. Freitzer, by the way, didn't miss his shift. He was on the ice for about 30 seconds, but made it to his next shift, though. That's one thing that Team Canada has really refrained from here is really any retaliation. And, you know, that constitutes why they're in second place in the Fair Play Cup. And they've played it very smart.
Canada leading 1-0. The puck chased by Tambolini. Tambolini with Guy Lafleur, Babbage, and Long on the ice for Canada. It comes over to Babbage. Babbage having trouble in front of his own net. Now here's a chance for Coqueremont. Gets it into the corner to Lala. Then Babbage knocks him heavily against the boards. Tambolini up the middle to Guy Lafleur. Lafleur at center. Dropped it on the left side. Babbage forcing himself into the Czechoslovakian zone. A shot, and Lang covers up and makes the save. Reminder, this program is copyright and is strictly for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction in whole or in part without the express written consent of Parkham Consultants Limited and the CTV television network is strictly prohibited. Another look at that play, John.
Good play by David Babbage and Guy Lafleur. Dave follows right up to the net, gets a shot away. Lang saves and follows in for the rebound, but Lang held on. There was no rebound at all. Now, you have to head for the goaltenders here.
So Canada with an early goal, still leading 1-0. Each team a man short. Tambolini getting set for the draw in the Czechoslovakian zone. Guy Lafleur on the right side wearing sweater number 20. And the puck slapped out to center ice. Willie Huber chases it there. Huber, number 7, fires it into the Czechoslovakian zone. Back after it there goes Stanislav Hajduček. He leaves it for Kadlec. Kadlec is checked by Lafleur, and he gets the puck again. Kadlec, watched by Lafleur. He'll try the other side, now forced back into his own zone. Right in front of the net, now up the middle, and the pass accepted by Aberman. Then he lost it. Over it comes to Hajduček, a shot, and that was wide of the net. Guy Lafleur, final 30 seconds of period number 1. Huber. Here's Tambolini coming back for Canada. Tambolini takes it into the corner, swung around by Rusnak, knocked against the boards. Aberman has it at center. He leaves it there. Chance now for Kadlec. He fires it in, and Muir comes away out of the net, slips and falls. And Green covers up for Canada to Pat Boutet. Boutet at center, a long shot. Lang makes the save as time ticks away, and there's the siren to end the first period here at the Scandinavium Arena in Gothenburg, Sweden. And it's Canada 1 and Czechoslovakia 0. Our coverage on CTV continues.
This card.
No ego, Reggie. What's this?
My Panasonic portable color TV. I'm using it for life.
And this.
Now, how'd that Panasonic get there?
And this.
The room needed a view, so I got this big Panasonic.
Reggie, why?
Only Panasonic plays as brilliantly as I do.
In a lineup from our smallest portable to the 45-inch CinemaVision, Panasonic Color TV, so lifelike, you'll feel you're part of the picture. That's Panasonic for you.
Do you think Kellogg's Rice Krispies go snap, crackle, pop just for fun? No. Each Crispy was once an actual rice. And Mr. Kellogg's toasted it up, didn't he? With iron and 3 vitamins, so it's the start of a good breakfast. Then he taught every Rice Krispie to go snap, crackle, pop, to tell you how good they are. The question is, how do you make them talk?
I knew that, Mummy.
I don't care
Scandinavium Arena here in Gothenburg, Sweden, with Canada leading Czechoslovakia 1-0. And with us in our broadcast location right now is Director of Media Relations with Labatt's Breweries, Dick Bradbeer. Dick, I know Labatt's very proud to be active with Team Canada.
Yes, Bernie, we certainly are. It's been a long time. Since 1972 is the last time we were involved, and we're just thrilled not only being associated with this event, but also the upcoming Canada Cup Series in the fall.
Dick, I know all of Canada anxiously awaiting the Canada Cup and Labatt's support of Team Canada. And the way the team's been playing well here at the championships is a good sign for the Canada Cup.
Well, it was very exciting first period. I hope we can hold on, win tonight, win today, and then win again tomorrow.
Dick, I know you're just getting over the jet lag after the journey from Canada, but sit back, enjoy the game. I know if it's anything like the first period, we're in for a dandy contest from here on in.
Thank you very much, Bernie.
Dick Bradbeer, Media Relations Director of Labatt's, the sponsors of our telecast here from Gothenburg, Sweden, and also sponsors and major supporters of the Canada Cup coming up in August and September in the Canadian cities. Now the second period underway. Hajduk into the corner. He's checked by Tambolini and Ivan Halinka there as well. And we have a face-off right off the bat here in the second period after only 8 seconds. That scoring play in the first period's been changed at least 3 times. They originally gave it to Boutet, then Tambolini was credited with the goal, and now we've been informed that it's back to Boutet at 31 seconds. So the important statistic is Canada did score. It's 1-0 here early in period number 2. Corbella in his own zone, swinging up. Both teams return to full strength. Now it's knocked down by Pat Boutet. He shoots it into the Czechoslovakian zone. After it there is Hajduk. Hajduk checked by Deblois. The puck cleared up the middle. Now brought back by Corbella. Corbella over the line, then he's stopped. Kadlet's trailing, couldn't keep the puck in. Now Deblois shoots it into the Czechoslovakian zone. Hajduk along with Corbella, and it's icing against Team Canada.
They made the correction on the goal, and they've given the goal to Pat Boutet from assist from Tambolini and Willie Huber.
They kept changing it on the score clock, John, and we called it originally that we thought it was Pat Boutet, and that's what it is.
They do not give too many assists out in the World Championships.
Face-off in the Canadian zone to the left of Phil Muir. Number 22, Kokreman. Puck comes back. Here's Dvorak. Gets by Ryan Walter, moving in front. They slap away. The puck is loose. Kokreman tried to get it, and it was knocked off his stick. Dvorak bumped by Larry Robinson. Now it comes to Ryan Walter, and Walter shoots it out to center. Zajac back into his own zone. Gives it to Dvorak. Dvorak straight up the middle, and Rob Ramage chases after it in his own zone. Ramage passes over to Ryan Walter. He backhands it out. Dvorak clears it back in, but offside is number 12, Richter. This gives Canadian coach Don Cherry an opportunity to change his lines.
That was probably the best scoring chance so far for the Czechoslovakian team. They had 3 men in deep with a loose puck, and everybody scrambled up. And here we watch it again. Phil Muir makes one save, makes another save, and he's down. Now, Mike Gardner takes Lala right out, knocks him down in front of the net. He's a real goal scorer, he is.
Back to the action, number 16, Preacher shoots it in. Phil Muir leaves it there for Willie Huber. They bump. Novi then tries to get it out, runs into Guy Lafleur. Now he'll try again, a shot, and that's stopped by Phil Muir. Novi trying to get it in front again. He's knocked off stride, and Lafleur shoots it down the ice into the Czechoslovakian zone. Backboard at Horsava. Here he is, number 4. He backhands it off the boards. It eludes Green and goes down the ice. Race forth there, Huber, and it's icing against Czechoslovakia. We'll have more coverage on the World Championships in a moment.
At Speedy, you're a somebody. We fix your muffler expertly. Guaranteed to take you far as long as you will own your car. At Speedy, you're a somebody. Our estimates we guarantee. We will show you what is wrong. So join us, all you somebodies, and sing the Speedy Muffler song. Mufflers, tailpipes, we do shock absorbers too. Low prices, we go all the way for you. Speedy Muffler, at Speedy, you're a somebody. At Speedy, you're a somebody. At Speedy, you're a somebody. At somebody, at Speedy.
Halinka, number 21, right in front of his own net. Now Halinka winding up, coming up to center ice, shoots it into the Canadian zone. It's trapped there, cleared up to Lukowicz. He deflects it, and it's Kadlitz into the corner. Left it there for Yaroslav Korbela. Korbela, number 26, up and a shot. That's stopped by Phil Muir. Slapped around the boards. Lukowicz into the corner, number 12 for Canada. Lukowicz, watched by Halinka. Passes in front, very long, number 2, trying to get it to Rogers. He didn't see the pass. It's loose at the center ice area, brought back by Hadochek. Clearing it in front, Babbage got a piece of it, then it hit Muir and deflected wide. Hit Muir on the mask as he was trying to get back in the net and deflected over the top of the net. Now it's knocked down by Kadlitz. Lukowicz has it for Team Canada. Lukowicz, number 12, a pass up the middle. Deblois overskated it, gets it again, passes over to Babbage, and it's called on the offside as Babbage and the Czechoslovakian player Hadochek get tied up.
Lucien Deblois lost that puck to the blue line. There was 3-on-1 occasion, but here's that save by Phil Muir. Watch Halinka shoot that puck toward the goal, hit him at the top of the mask.
Another look at it, Hadochek, number 7 of Czechoslovakia. And Phil Muir, right off the mask, up over the top of the net. Remains 1-0 for Team Canada. This is Ramage, former junior with London of the Ontario Junior League. Lala, number 20, bumped by Larry Robinson, and they pin it against the boards, and we get another stoppage in play. The referee, Kaisla of Finland. As we look at Lala, 6 goals in this championship. Trying to shake off the effects of that body check in the corner.
Here's that play again, hitting Phil Muir on the top of the mask and the puck going over the net. Czechoslovakia's been dumping the puck in the start of this period, and their wingers are going in forechecking.
Kokrama loses the draw, but Lala goes after it. Lala, number 20, in behind the net, swings in front, he scores! Lala! Great individual effort by Yuri Lala, his 7th goal of the championship. He trapped the puck on the right after the face-off. Goes right around the net, moved in front, and it's tied at 1.
So Team Canada actually won the face-off, but Lala jumped on the puck quick, come around the back of the net. Nobody on that far side, hung it up the top corner. Could have been on the short side of Phil Muir, but he got it up quickly.
Kokrama gets an assist from Lala at 4:03 of period number 2, and it's a 1-1 tie. Lanny McDonald into the corner. Pat Boutet, and the puck bounced off over the boards and out of play. And more from Sweden in a moment.
Instant Patch. He'll keep your home ship-shape and dry. Instant Patch. Just brush Instant Patch right on those leaky gutters, whether wet or dry. And use the cartridge to seal those leaky flashings around your chimney. For those larger roof areas, brush on 1 coat of Instant Patch liquid roof coating. Keep your home ship-shape and dry as a bone with Instant Patch. Patches instantly and last for years. Instant Patch.
Welcome back to the World Hockey Championships in Gothenburg, Sweden. This is Bernie Pascal along with John Ferguson and our entire CTV sports crew. A 1-1 tie, Canada and Czechoslovakia. Here's Ryan Walter in his own zone, knocked heavily against the board. Puck comes back to Horosava. He lost it, a shot on goal, and that's cleared away by Carl Lang. Gartner goes after it. He's checked. Novi takes it into the corner. He's hauled down. No penalty there. Huber slaps it around the boards to Ryan Walter. Walter, number 19, up on left wing. The Washington Capitals line out there. Maruk, Gartner, and Ryan Walter. And Lang holds on. And we'll get another face-off in the Czechoslovakian zone this time.
Well, there's no doubt about that. He 4-point landing on that one, and that's part of the European game plan. They're going to take that drive and hopefully get the sympathy of a referee to get a penalty called.
Boutet scoring for Team Canada in the first period. Lala is 7th of the championships, coming here at 4:03 of period number 2. LaFleur. Now Ryan Walter comes back out to take the face-off, and LaFleur heads to the bench. Darius Rusnak, number 18, will take the draw for Czechoslovakia. It's cleared up. Ogrodnik ran into Dvorak. Ogrodnik falls. There's the puck's cleared in, and again, Lang comes way out of the net and holds on. And he gets a word from the referee telling him perhaps to advance it.
They seem to do that a lot. They come way out of the crease and freeze that puck, and actually it's a delay of game penalty in North America, but they stop it off and way out of the crease.
Rusnak is chased out, so Martinez will take the draw against Ryan Walter of Team Canada. It comes to Dvorak, number 9. Dvorak slaps it around the boards. Number 24, Mishek, gets it ahead. Pass intended on that right side for Rusnak was intercepted. Canadian player number 15 is John Ogrodnik. Ogrodnik winding up, coming up to the Czechoslovakian line, bumped by Dvorak, still has it, drops it back to Barry Long, a shot, loose puck in front. They try to get it, and Ogrodnik just failed to pick up that bouncing puck in front of goaltender Line. Now Rusnak coming back for Czechoslovakia. Pass over the line to Aberman. His shot, long, blocked down, a loose puck. Oh, and that just rolled off the side of the net. Dangerous play in the Canadian zone. Kept in by the line, and that deflection just goes wide. Here's a chance, they score, Rusnak. Darius Rusnak puts Czechoslovakia in front 2-1. Well, Barry Long making the first save, but Rusnak moving in front, picking up that loose puck.
Here's a play, Rusnak on the side of the crease here. Lieberman comes around in front, and Rusnak gets it up over the top of Phil Muir. Catch it again. Muir makes the first save. The puck goes behind the net. Lieberman comes around. Rusnak gets it up high. But see the net move there?
So Aberman gets the assist. Rusnak the goal at 5:55. So it's Czechoslovakia leading Canada 2-1. Canada facing a must situation. They must win this game to stay in the battle for a medal here at the World Championships. Kadlitz is knocked down, and another delayed call by the referee. And a penalty coming up to Lucien Deblois. Our coverage on CTV continues in a moment.
Your machine.
See Honda's 1981 Customs. Then climb aboard and feel the power as the road unfolds and the wind whispers freedom in your ear.
Oh, see Honda.
Deblois in the penalty box for Canada for hooking at 6:07. And Czechoslovakia leading 2-1. Play in their zone. Hajdusek, number 7. Passed it right to Tambolini. Tambolini knocked against the boards by Richter. Tries to hold it there, but Halinka knocks it away. Here's Halinka. Gets away from Pat Boutet. Czechoslovakia on the power play. Puck brought in by Kadlitz. A shot, and he didn't get a solid drive there, and it went wide. Now Richter, number 12. Richter for Czechoslovakia. Back to the line. Hajdusek getting set. His shot, that missed the target. Willie Huber bumps in the corner with Preacher. Puck is knocked loose. Preacher goes after it, but Huber gets to it, and he shoots it down the ice. 1:10 left in the Canadian penalty. Hajdusek in behind the net. Pat Boutet goes after him. Puck comes ahead to Richter. He's checked by Tambolini. Now he carries on, knocked off stride, still has the puck. Got it over on the left wing side. Hajdusek breaking for the front of the net. and it's cleared around the boards. After it is Pat Boutet. He can't get it out. Preacher keeps it in. Tambellini knocks him off stride. Preacher got a weak backhander, but Huber shoots it off the boards into the Czechoslovakian zone. Rogers comes out now to replace Tambellini. Robinson out there to help kill off the penalty, and Boutet is replaced by Lanny McDonald. The other Team Canada player on the ice is Rick Green, number 5. Here's McDonald stealing the puck, gets a shot, and that went off the arm of goaltender Lang and went wide. Lala with 15 seconds left in the Canadian penalty. To Deblois. Puck is brought in by Kokremon in the corner. Robinson goes after it there. Aberman dropped it back or let it go. Chernik. Here's a chance for Dvorak. A shot, and that bounced off McDonald's skate and goes wide. Canada is back at full strength. Deblois going after the puck in the Czechoslovakian zone. Dvorak got to it first. Lala, number 20. He shoots it into the Canadian zone. Robinson and Kokremon, a pair of number 22s. Rogers takes the puck. Knocked off it by Kokremon. The puck goes loosely into the corner. Robinson after it there. And they hold it against the boards. Then it's knocked loose with Green chasing the other way. Green collides with Kozar, number 23. Here's Rogers coming up with Deblois. Rogers to the line, delayed, offside, and finally called offside at the Czechoslovakian line. Czechoslovakia 2 and Canada 1.
The competitive instinct is very much alive in this country, and very much alive at Labatt's. We brew a lighter tasting beer that has to compete with all the great beers of Canada before you'll call it yours. Labatt's Special Light. Here's to competition. It is special.
Dennis Maruk against Holinka, a pair of number 21s. The puck in the Czechoslovakian zone. Here's Corbella, number 26. A pass on the right side to Holinka. Holinka coming in with Chernik, moves in front, a shot. Huber blocked that. Heidoshek shot, and Dennis Maruk stopped that. Now Maruk deflects it ahead, and Gartner just failed to catch up to that one. Now here comes Holinka. Back for Czechoslovakia with Corbella over the line, moving in front. A shot that's stopped by Phil Muir. As they go end-to-end here in the second period, Czechoslovakia leading by 1 goal. Phil Muir in goal, and he's played extremely well, John, here in the championship.
He sure has. Watch Big Holinka head for the center of the ice. A good clear shot on Phil Muir. But use his size and his strength to ward off the defender, head for center ice for a good shot.
Rogers and Richter all set. They're over anxious, so they're cleared out of the faceoff. No, it's Kokremon remains in there. Rogers is chased out. Deblois took the faceoff. Now it's around to Rob Ramage. Cleared out to center ice. After it is Rogers. Rogers, number 17, stops in the Czechoslovakian zone. Tried to hit Deblois with the pass. And it's cleared out to center. Blocked there by Lukowicz. Lukowicz drops it back into his own zone. Here's Larry Robinson on defense with Ramage. Ramage takes the pass, sidesteps Kokremon to Lukowicz, and it's called on the offside 2-line pass. Czechoslovakia with 12 players appearing in their first World Hockey Championship. There's that play again.
The lead pass to Morris Lukowicz. 2-line pass, but you've got to use that speed of Morris to go up through the middle.
Czechoslovakia leading 2-1 over Team Canada. Canada scored first in the game. Pat Boutet in the first period at the 31-second mark. Ramage into the corner after it. It's knocked loose. Dvorak calling for a pass at the line. It's cleared, and Team Canada gets possession. Robinson coming up to center. He knocked Kokremon down, and he hit the ice heavily. Now he goes after the puck in his own zone. Kokremon, number 22, sidesteps Lukowicz.
Oh, there's that dive again.
Academy performance there as he hit the ice. Now Lala, number 20 for Czechoslovakia. Lala, Kokromot right in front. The deflection goes wide, and Phil Muir knocked it down. Here's the Dvorak shot, and he missed the net by about 2 feet. After the puck is Richter. Richter behind the net to Lala. Lala, number 20, gets the return pass, comes in front, but can't get a shot. Dvorak keeps it in at the line. Left it there, Kokromot back to Dvorak, and it flopped over his stick before he could get a shot. Canada having trouble getting it out of their own zone. Now Kokromot gets it again. Slaps it in front, and Larry Robinson finally clears it out. Now Lukowicz goes after the puck. He clears it in. Rogers for Team Canada. Rogers in front. They score. Deblois ties it up.
There's the net coming off of hinges again. But a great goal. Great goal by Lucien Deblois on a smart pass from Mike Rogers.
Rogers and Deblois.
Here's Rogers with the puck, goes almost behind the net. Lucien Deblois hits it right through his legs and takes the net off his hinges. Good forechecking early here by Morris Lukowicz. Spring the puck loose to Mike Rogers. Deblois' shot went right through his legs.
So there it is, John, the goal by Lucien Deblois from Mike Rogers at 13:22, and it's tied at 2.
Good shot of Willie Huber on the bench.
And they've given Lukowicz the second assist on the goal as he knocked the puck off the Czechoslovakian player ahead to Rogers. Now Babbage, number 24 in his own zone, got away from Novi. Puck cleared. Slapped back in by Preacher to Novi in front of the net. And Muir let the puck go. Guy Lafleur behind the net. Preacher goes after him. Lanny McDonald up the middle to Tambolini. He backhands it into the Czechoslovakian zone. Aliba goes in there after it. He collides with Guy Lafleur. Lafleur falls. Now it comes up to Pozar. He overskates it. Lafleur in front to McDonald. And he just failed to get a shot, but holds onto it. Tambolini, number 14 for Canada, trying to get it to McDonald. That just failed, and it's clear down the ice. A race for it. Muir comes away out of the net. Bouncing puck. Tambolini can't get it outside the line. Kept in by Czechoslovakia. Loose puck, and very long slaps it and gets it ahead to Tambolini. To Lafleur. Up with Lanny McDonald. Lafleur brought it back out to center as it was slapped outside the blue line. Now Babbage shoots it back for Team Canada. Naliba, number 3, bumped by Guy Lafleur and knocked heavily to the boards. Pozar, he's dumped by Babbage. Now there's a penalty called. That was called by the crowd. No question about that, because the referee, Keisler, did not indicate a penalty until he heard the response from the crowd. And it happens so often, I guess we can't be surprised. 2-2 is the score.
We're at a drive-in during a triple feature to show new Replay gum outlasts the sticks.
Sir, you know, my old stick gum would have fizzled out before the first car chase.
Oh, well, Replay's flavor plays on and on.
Introducing Replay gum, made in a patented new way to lock extra flavor deep into each little cube. And you, sir?
I like things that last.
From now on, we demand a replay.
For flavor that outlasts the sticks, demand a Replay.
It's the run for the roses and the first jewel in the Triple Crown. Don't miss the 107th Kentucky Derby from Churchill Downs, Saturday, May 2nd on CTV.
So Babbage in the penalty box for tripping at 14:47. Tambolini backhands the puck down the ice into the Czechoslovakian zone. It's a 2-2 tie here in the second period. And Canada will have their hands full on this power play, no doubt about that. Rusnak clears it up over the line, tried to get it to Martinez. Tambolini shoots it down the ice. So far, the penalty killing very effective for Canada. 30 seconds gone in the penalty to Babbage. Now it's brought back by Rusnak, in with Martinez. Moving in front, Rusnak couldn't get a shot. Here's Dvorak keeping it in. Dvorak, number 9, watched by Tambolini, clears it to Martinez. Martinet back to Dvorak. Number 9 getting set. A shot. That stopped the rebound. And Mir puts his glove on that.
Great save by Phil Mir, and that shot by Dvorak. But pretty good effective penalty killing also by Pat Boutet and Steve Tambellini. Going back to that penalty, that was a good solid body check thrown by Dave Babich. But that linesman was 2 plays behind the incident, made the call on the crowd reaction. Here's a shot and a good save again by Phil Mir on the last replay.
So 1:08 remaining in the penalty. Many of the Team Canada players up on the bench, the face-off in their zone. Pat Boutet getting some final words from head coach Don Cherry. Now he gets into position. Ready now to drop the puck in the Canadian zone. It's back to Horsava. He keeps it in at the line. Robinson goes after it there. Halinka checked him. Now very long. He slaps it off the boards. Can't get it out. Horsava keeps it in. Horsava, number 4, a pass over. That's deflected wide, and Robinson clears it off the boards. Richter, number 12, for Czechoslovakia. Back to Horsava, and he's checked, and it's slapped down the boards by Tambellini.
The Europeans, they really control that puck on a power play. They don't take too many shots, but when they do, they make sure that shot's a clear one on goal.
30 seconds left in the penalty. Here's Halinka. Halinka coming into the Canadian line, bumped by Robinson. Richter, number 12, setting up. He drops it back, and it's cleared off the boards. Kadlec. Halinka is checked as the Canadian player Robinson broke his stick. Horsava into the corner. Here's a chance. He gets the return pass. Trapped it at the line. Kadlec into the corner. Preacher knocked off stride, and Robinson moves in long. And Preacher exchange a few words and a couple of swings.
Good effective penalty killing by Long and Robinson and Pat Boutet. Mike Rogers played the latter part of that power penalty killing situation. Good penalty killing by Barry Long and Larry Robinson.
There's Babich. He has 4 seconds remaining in his penalty. Babich, the number 1 draft last year of the Winnipeg Jets. Played junior in Portland of the Western Hockey League. Had 44 points his rookie year with Winnipeg. And there's the veteran Larry Robinson coming back out for this draw. And he's played well. Shaken off a minor ear infection, also a minor rib ailment. He played extremely well the other night against the Soviets in that 4-4 tie. Now the puck cleared by Long all the way down the ice. And Babich is back on the ice, so both teams at full strength, and it's icing called against Team Canada. It's a 2-2 tie. We'll be back in a moment.
Now, Zenith System 3 is more. The PRP circuit. For more picture detail. More picture sharpness. 25% more. 4 speakers for more sound. Built-in cable tuning for access to more channels. 105 channels. Zenith System 3. We're moving television into the future.
Welcome back to Gothenburg, Sweden. This is Sweden's 2nd largest city, home of the World Hockey Championships this year, sharing the games with Stockholm. And this is a dandy here today, a 2-2 tie, Canada and Czechoslovakia. Gartner clears the puck into the Czechoslovakian zone and took a swing at Preacher, number 16. Ozar knocked heavily to the ice. A penalty coming up to Gartner. Gartner will get a penalty for Canada for elbowing as he hammered the Czechoslovakian player in behind the net. So another costly penalty to Team Canada.
I think that penalty was taken out mostly out of frustration. But he did get that elbow up here, and he catches him. Yes, he does. Lays that elbow into Puzar. 17-14 in the second period. It's been a good period for Czechoslovakia.
Mike Gartner, who has 4 goals at the World Hockey Championships, coming off a 48-goal season with the Washington Capitals. What a year for the former junior from Niagara Falls. Played midget hockey for Barrie, Ontario, They won the Wrigley Midget Hockey Championship. Quite a thrill, he was saying, to be representing Canada here in Sweden. Gardner will watch the next action from the penalty box as Czechoslovakia on the power play in this 2-2 tie. Up over the line, Martinet's heading for the goal. The puck is knocked down by Pat Boutet. Robinson goes after it. Here's Martinet. Martinet back to Dvorak. He's setting up. Dvorak fakes a shot back to Martinet. Martinet's number 10, and it's knocked away by the Canadian player Tambolini. Dvorak has shot, and that missed the target. Boutet knocked the stick right out of the hands of Kozar, and he holds the puck against the boards. One has to be impressed, John, with the penalty killing, as you suggest, the way Boutet, Long, and Robinson have been killing these penalties.
They certainly have. And Steve Tambolini winning the face-offs, and Pat Boutet up front, and they're mostly defensive-minded hockey players. We're not taking chances to move out of that penalty-killing situation, taking any chances on goal. We're very disconcerted about playing it defensively. There's Long. He took a swipe with the forward in front, trying to clear him out in front of the net.
Ready, you guys, go right back.
Don Cherry and Andre Boudrian. There's Pat Boutet standing behind the bench. Kokromon, number 22. For Czechoslovakia, the puck cleared out by Mike Rogers down the ice. And we have 1:12 left in the Canadian penalty to Mike Gardner. Now, here comes Kokromon. Number 22, winding up at center. Gets up over the line, coming in with Lala. Kokromon is knocked off stride, and Robinson very coolly shoots the puck down the ice.
Great move by Kokromon there in that play.
He'll try again. Here's Kokromon, number 22. Hits Lala on the right side. Lala gets a shot. Mir blocked that. And the puck covered up by Tambolini. He swings out the other way. Tambolini, number 14. He shoots it off the boards. 35 seconds left in the Canadian penalty, a 2-2 tie here in the second period. Bishak clears it ahead. Kokromon comes up over the line. Rusnak is on the ice heading for the front of the net. But again, Canada, some strong penalty killing, forces Czechoslovakia back into their own zone. 10 seconds left in Gardner's penalty. Rogers out there with Pat Boutet. Here's Rusnak shooting it into the Canadian zone. Very Long goes after it. Canada is back at full strength. Robinson slaps it, but not out. Kept in by Horsaba. Into the corner. Martinez gets the return pass. Martinez at the side, and Gardner comes after it and brings it back for Canada. Here's Gardner up with Rogers. And the puck, a little delayed getting there as it bounced off the Czechoslovakian player. Novi couldn't catch up to that pass. Mir leaves it for Barry Long. Long, number 2 for Canada. Off the boards. And it bounces up over the boards into the Czechoslovakian bench. Final seconds, 13 remaining here in the second period. And Canada on goals by Deblois and Boutet. Czechoslovakia, Lala, and Rusnak have scored.
That face-off coming outside the blue line, very important. 13 seconds left here in the second period.
Dennis Maruk, Walter, and Gardner, the forward line for Canada. Alinka. Now the puck comes back to Kadletz, number 8. Gardner gets in possession of it again for Canada. Walter tries to get Gardner on that right side. Huber shoots it in as the siren goes to end the second period of play. And a highly entertaining 20 minutes here at the Scandinavium Arena in Gothenburg, Sweden. It's Canada 2 and Czechoslovakia 2. More on CTV.
Man invented the wheel for transportation, but soon he craved a wheel for recreation, too. That's how Uniroyal Laredos became man's biggest, baddest, wildest line of recreation vehicle tires. On or off the road in mud or sand, Uniroyal Laredos dig and grip and look unspeakably marvelous on vans and pickups and all-out 4x4s. See the Uniroyal Laredos, an unspeakably tough line of tires.
Third period is underway with Canada and Czechoslovakia deadlocked in a 2-2 tie. Both teams at full strength. The puck goes into the Czechoslovakian zone. Kadlec goes in there with Lanny McDonald, and it's touched by Kadlec, icing against Team Canada.
Well, close-up of Kadlec, and he's been quite a defenseman this tournament. He's got 6 goals, just a young hockey player, and he's a real good one.
Lukács, the Czechoslovakian coach, looking on. At the conclusion of today's telecast, we'll be selecting the replay gum, 2 stars of the game. Alan Eagleson watching on from the Team Canada bench, offering his vocal support to Team Canada. 2-2. Now the puck shot. Ooh, and that almost had Muir going one way. And the puck deflected in front. Now Pat Boutet tries to get possession of it. It's back to Chernik moving in front. Chernik has shot. Muir makes the save and score on the rebound.
Well, Chernik stayed right with that puck. Pulled Ramage out of position. Muir made the first save. He followed that puck and headed right for the net and put it through his legs. Watch him pull the puck around Ramage, get a shot away to Muir, then get it through his legs to score. 26 seconds to the third.
Well, Muir stopped the initial shot, but Chernik right there with the rebound puts Czechoslovakia ahead 3-2. '28-year-old František Chernik. 26 seconds here in period number 3. Now Green off the boards to Willie Huber. Huber. Now Gartner will try. He had trouble with it. Kokrema brings it back for Czechoslovakia. Kokrema, a pass in front. Here's a chance, and Muir makes a save on Lala. Huber for Canada. Canadian player.
There's interference penalty going to be
knocked
called
down, and the penalty called as Gartner interfered with as he was breaking for a pass at the Czechoslovakian blue line. Our coverage continues on CTV.
Gulf gives you value.
Value, like Gulf's hydro-treated premium multi-grade motor oil. Value that rigorous testing shows can give your engine year-round on-the-road protection for a regular price. Value that gives you the added security of going up to 15,000 miles between oil changes if you want to. For extra protection, Gulf's tough hydro-treated premium multigrade, the engine protector.
Gulf gives you value.
Mishak in the penalty box for Czechoslovakia. Here's Gartner. Canada on the power play. Robinson a shot, loose puck. Oh, what a save by Lang off Farouk.
Good shot by Larry Robinson right on goal. Watch the rebound come out. An unmolested Ryan Walter gets a puck up. Lang glove save.
So Canada trailing by 1 goal on the power play. Farouk, Gartner, and Ryan Walter. LaFleur and Robinson also out there for Canada as they move up inside the line. Here's Guy LaFleur. Slaps it off the boards. Gartner and Rusnak took it off the boards and shoots it down the ice. Robinson, number 22 for Canada. Got away from Rusnak. Passes to Dennis Farouk. Tried to hit Gartner with that. It goes into the corner. Rolls right to the crease. And Lang stopped that. And again, the Czechoslovakian team takes the puck and fires it down the ice. Robinson to Marouk. Marouk bumped by Aberman. Robinson carries on for Canada. Here's Robinson. Up over the line, takes it into the corner, left it there for Dennis Marouk. Marouk in front, and that was knocked away by Kadlec. And he shoots it into the Canadian zone. Exactly 1 minute remaining in the penalty to Mishak. Gartner right in front of his own bench. And Preacher backhanded it into the Canadian zone. Robinson gets it out to center. Preacher brings it in. Preacher, number 16, in behind the Canadian net, drops it for Novi, and he couldn't get a good shot as he was covered. Now Robinson for Team Canada to Marouk. Marouk comes over the line. Robinson is bumped by Novi, gets the puck though, passes in front, deflection, and it went wide as Lang has lost his stick. Marouk goes after the puck. Dennis Marouk and Novi. Robinson slaps it into the corner. Marouk takes the pass, coming in front to Robinson, and the puck just bounced away from him. Lukowicz passes it over to Deblois. Deblois, number 23, into the corner. Lukowicz couldn't handle it, and Naliba shoots it down the ice. 4 seconds left in the penalty, and that'll do it. LaFleur back for Team Canada. Long shot, and Lang gloves that. Drops it to the side of the net for Mishak. Lukowicz goes up, runs into the Czechoslovakian player Corbella. Now Mishak passes up on the right side, and it's slapped out to center ice where Kadlet's number 8 has it. Over to Hajdusek. Hajdusek dropped it back into his own zone. Both teams at full strength here in the third period. Halinka up over the line, tried to get a pass, and it was shot down the ice by Team Canada, and it'll be icing when it's touched by Hajdusek. With the face-off back into the Team Canada zone.
Across the land, there's a blanket of snow. Set your sights, get ready to go. Where the good times soar and good friends are bound. Catch a breeze, make a sail as you glide. Blue smiles along with you.
Now Dennis Marouk with Rusnak. Marouk getting Rusnak into position for the draw. Now it's brought back to the line. Oh, that one by Cadlet's just rolled wide. Aberman is knocked by Willie Huber. Puck taken by LaFleur, but again just held a second along the boards, and we get the whistle just as soon as the players touch it. Sometimes even when they don't touch it.
Good close-up there, Willie Huber. Dennis Marouk with Guy Lafleur on left wing and Mike Gardner on right wing.
Dennis Marouk has 7 points here at the World Championships, including 4 goals. Away goes Mike Gardner for Canada. Gardner into the Czechoslovakia zone, bumped and knocked off stride, and Martinez swings right back for Czechoslovakia. Here's Martinez, number 10 in front, trying to get it to Aberman, and Dennis Marouk breaks that up. Gardner at center, almost broke away there, but LaFleur just failed to get him the pass as he was all tied up. Mishak to Martinez. LaFleur traps it into Dennis Marouk. Back. Here's a chance at the line for Green, into the corner to Mike Gardner. He backhands it behind. Marouk can't control it off the boards. And Guy Lafleur goes after the Czechoslovakian player Rusnak. It's kept inside the line, now cleared out to center. Rick Green, number 5 for Canada. 5 years with the Washington Capitals. Passes over to Huber. He deflects it into the Czechoslovakian zone. Marouk runs into Hajdusek and knocks him against the boards. Another solid check. Here's Halinka bringing it up to Chernik. Chernik to Halinka. Chernik is bumped and knocked down. And Rick Green, a pass to Lucien Deblois. Deblois trying to come in front, slipped before he could get a shot. Hajdusek. Puck cleared to an open wing. Lanny McDonald going after it there. He's hauled down and knocked heavily to the ice by Hajdusek. Number 26, Yaroslav Corbella on right wing. Corbella coming up to center. Chernik backhands it into the Canadian zone where David Babbage has it, number 24. Babbage to Lucien Deblois. Now it's cleared off the boards. Kokramon checked by Babbage, almost sent right over the top of the boards. And it's held there, and we get a whistle. Czechoslovakia 3 and Canada 2.
When you find yourself with muffler trouble, what you don't want to find is more trouble. So visit a friend, someone you know, not some stranger.
Hi, Albert. Sounds like you have a problem.
Superior Muffler offers a full lifetime guarantee on the muffler and all parts and labor for as long as you own your car. Foreign cars too, and you probably don't need an introduction.
Your Superior Muffler Pro.
Muffler expert, you already know.
Not dressed for Team Canada today, Dale McCourt and defenseman Norm Barnes. Canada with 20 players dressed in this game. Phil Muir in goal, backed up by Garrett. Here's Lala coming in, a pass in front, kicked out, they score! Milan Novi. Muir made the initial save. Novi is there, the Czechoslovakian captain, and he scores to make it 4-2.
Well, a good 2-on-1 play here, but Lala carried the puck deep down, but the puck deflects over to Robinson. Muir makes the save right to the oncoming forward, and Czechoslovakia goes up 4-2. Here we see it again with Ryan Walter misses that puck at his own blue line, and Lala, number 20, Muir makes the save. Tough break for Team Canada, that situation.
Just bounces off the skate of Robinson. Muir makes the save, but Novi is there to send it home. Novi's 6th goal of the championships, and it's 4-2 now for Czechoslovakia. That was the situation against the Soviets. The Soviets led 4-2, and Canada struck back to tie that one. Don Cherry hoping that his Chargers can do exactly the same in this game today. Roshnak shoots it into the Canadian zone. Muir out of the net. Hozar almost gets the puck. Roshnak drops it back. And here's a chance for Team Canada, 2-on-1. Going in is Ryan Walter, a pass in front, a shot kicked out by goaltender Carl Lang. As breaking in there was John Ogrodnik. Now Walter goes after it. He's hammered against the boards. Roshnak tries to get the puck loose. And Walter knocked Naliba down. And he skates quickly out to center ice. Here's that action again, John.
Here's John Ogrodnik coming off the left side. Gets a shot away. Lang says it was on the short side. Here's Ryan Walter now picking up on a 2-on-1 break. Gets it over to John Ogrodnik, and John probably could have come in front of the net a little farther. He cut his own angle right down.
John Ogrodnik from the Detroit Red Wings, a former junior with New Westminster. Set up perfectly that time, but Carl Lang makes the save. 4-2 for Czechoslovakia. Canadian goal scorers in the game, Boutet and Deblois. Here's Tambellini, grabbed by Hajdusek. Hajdusek down on the ice. Tambellini gets the puck loose. Boutet slapping away at the side. Had one hand on a stick, and the Czechoslovakian player holding the other. He couldn't get a solid drive on the net. Cadlet shoots it off the boards, but not out. Very Long keeps it in for Canada. Now it's cleared out. Halinka up to number 26, Corbella. Corbella tries to get it back to Halinka. Tambellini intercepts. Tambellini to Very Long. Long coming straight up the middle for Canada, off the boards, into the Czechoslovakian zone. Lanny McDonald bumped with Chernik. Here's Pat Boutet. He drops it to Tambellini. Tambellini checked by Chernik. Lanny McDonald. Dvorak got a piece of him, tried to get the puck in front, and that just failed. Kept in by Ramage. Deblois has lost his helmet. Deblois stops the puck, tries to get it in, then it's cleared out. And it hit a player at the Czechoslovakian bench, thus the whistle. Czechoslovakia leading 4-2.
When does it pay to put all your eggs in 2 baskets? Every day at Bank of Montreal. It pays when you write checks with a money-saving, no-charge checking account. And it pays when you save with the daily interest savings account that has no withdrawal charges, earns you interest on every dollar, every day. And now, even better, pays you that interest every single month. No-charge checking and daily interest savings at Bank of Montreal, where it pays every day to put all your eggs in 2 baskets.
Welcome back to the World Hockey Championships, Gothenburg, Sweden. Czechoslovakia leading by 2 goals. That shot stopped by Lang. Green keeps it in for Team Canada. Now Richter, number 12, goes after it. Slaps it ahead. Lala gets it to the line and just out. Guy Lafleur, number 20. Gartner going after the pass. Knocked it down momentarily, and the puck taken by Mishak. In front of his own net, the pass comes to Kokreman. Kokreman coming in with Richter, a shot. That's blocked by Phil Muir. And Canada's Mike Gartner brings it back. Baruch on the right side, chases after the puck. Runs into Lang, knocks him off stride. Then Gartner bumps with Kokreman. Lafleur trying to dig the puck loose. Now it's held And we get a face-off with Gartner bumping with Mishak in the corner.
Good save there by Phil Muir. Here's a shot of Lang coming out of the back of the net. Now watch this check here by Marouk.
Spun him around. Lang just spotted Marouk at the last second, just enough to miss a solid collision.
There's so much room behind the nets here in Europe that it's a long way for a goaltender to get back in his net.
Turn around, let's go.
Canada's had good sustained action. But they got the 3 forwards in deep right now. That's why probably last goal was scored. But here's a 3-on-2 break.
Ozar trying to get that pass straight up the middle to Preacher, just failed, and it's offside, called at the Czechoslovakian line. Referee for the game is Kaisla. He's the Finnish referee. Many National Hockey League scouts here. Most teams in the National League represented as the scouts and general managers. Take a look at the top talent in Europe. Ozar clears the puck off the boards. It comes back into the Canadian zone. Larry Robinson, number 22, passes it over to David Babbage. Got away from Noby, then Robinson takes the pass. Lukowicz and Rogers didn't see it. Deblois left it there for Rogers, as Canada a little disorganized at this point. Babbage trying to come out, shoots it into the Czechoslovakian zone. Rogers passing in front, and Aberman deflected that and has possession. It's shot down the ice. Preacher. Muir comes out of the net, got it away from him. Babbage trying to hit Robinson. The pass comes to Lukowicz. Boris Lukowicz, native of Spears, Saskatchewan, a member of the Winnipeg Jets. That pass up the middle. Babbage off the board, shoots it in, but Lukowicz was caught inside the line on the offside. So now it's a situation, pull out all the stops, I guess, John, down by 2 goals.
That's for sure. The Czechoslovakians have got 3 forwards up playing near the blue line, trying to stop their defensemen from having shots. Team Canada's 3 forwards are going in deep, and that's the last 2 occasions they've had 3-on-2 breaks, Czechoslovakians.
Ready now. Puck dropped and cleared back to the line. Here's Willie Huber, number 7, the big 6'5" defenseman of the Detroit Red Wings, a former Red Wing number 1 draft back in '78 when he played junior with Hamilton. Puck comes over to Mike Foligno, and it's on the offside called. We'll be right back here at the World Hockey Championships.
Canada is a big country. From the St. Lawrence to the Pacific, there's mile after mile of always changing, always beautiful scenery. To span these vast distances, Reimer Express offers Canadian industry fast, reliable service on a daily scheduled basis. A small shipment or a full load, Reimer Express has the necessary experience, equipment, and personnel to provide the service you want. Reimer Express, we've got what it takes to take what you've got.
Back to the action here. The puck cleared in by Foligno. At least he attempted to, but it was knocked down. Walter to Rick Green. Green gets a pass. Now it's returned back to Walter. Walter swinging into the Czechoslovakian zone right in front. Oh, and Foligno just failed to get a shot as he was knocked away. Alinka back for Czechoslovakia, coming in with Chernik a shot, and that didn't miss by much. Now Mike Foligno on right wing for Canada, brings it to the Czechoslovakian line, passes it over. There's a drive, and that whistled wide. Here's Huber moving in a shot, and that's blocked by goaltender Carl Lang. Rick Green goes after it. Green in the corner. He's bumped. Ogrodnik trying to get it. Tambolini's shot. That goes high over the top. Willie Huber for Canada. Shot right off. Oh, and that was stopped by Lang, but he lost sight of it, and it rolled the other way. Now it's cleared down the ice. It'll be icing against Czechoslovakia as it's touched by Tambolini.
Good saves again by Lang. Tambolini's shot went over the top of the crossbar, kept the shot down, but Lang's been real sharp. Here's another save by Lang. He's right down out of it. Trying to scramble to his feet. The puck went back up over the blue line.
Tambolini, Pat Boutet, and Lanny McDonald out there for Canada. I think the puck actually hit him right in the face mask and deflected away. Tambolini wearing number 14, a native of Trail, British Columbia. Knocked against the boards, collides there with Mishek. They try to roll the puck in front, and Czechoslovakia takes off the pressure, slapping it out to center ice. Now the Canadian player Boutet swung at the loose puck. It's cleared up on the right side. Lala goes after it. Robinson passed it to Pat Boutet. He deflects it into the corner. Dvorak and Tambolini collide. Here's a chance for Lanny McDonald at the side. A pass in front. Loose puck. They fire away, and it's cleared into the corner. Tambolini for Canada. Tambolini drops it to Pat Boutet, but he couldn't get to it in time. Mishak has it underneath him. Now it's knocked away. Ramage moves in, and they hold it long enough to get another whistle.
Well, Team Canada is certainly getting the chances now. They keep that pressure on the Czechoslovakians. They'll get their goals.
They've been really putting on the pressure here in period number 3. Czechoslovakia has scored 2 goals. Chernik and Novi in the 3rd period, leading 4-2.
Tambolini working hard in front of the net.
So Marouk comes out at center. Number 21 for Canada. Babbage and Robinson on defense. Lafleur will take the draw. Ozar moves out with Marouk. Orsava, number 4, and it's shot down the ice into the Canadian zone. Robinson back quickly. Chased back by number 16, Preacher. It's icing against Czechoslovakia. There's Larry Robinson. He's been a tower of strength defensively for Canada, especially in the game, the 4-4 tie with the Soviet Union, which was a very emotional contest, John.
That certainly was. Just a classic hockey game.
Now Lafleur tried to get the loose puck there. It's again shot down the ice, not far enough for icing this time, as David Babbage. His brother, of course, Wayne, plays with the St. Louis Blues. Now Lafleur has it at center. Knocked off stride, chases after the puck, slaps it off the boards. Novi trapped it at the line. Babbage ran into Novi and sent him heavily to the ice. Marouk brings it back into the Czechoslovakian zone. Chased into the corner by Naliba. They collide, sticks go up. And Czechoslovakia coming back, up over the line. Rusnak, number 18. Rusnak coming in with Preacher, now decides to go right back to his own area. Send it ahead. Corbella is tripped. There'll be a tripping penalty to Babbage of Team Canada. So Babbage heads off, and we'll head away for a moment.
But, sir, this new AES word processor is going to save us time and money, even for a company our size. Because it's much more than a typewriter, we can double our productivity. Watch. It can change sentences, rearrange whole paragraphs, all in seconds. And it types perfect copies at 540 words a minute.
Welcome to the farm.
Thanks, Dad.
Congratulations, Mr. Frisley.
In the penalty box for Canada, Czechoslovakia on the power play. It's stopped at the line by Huber, a drive right on, and Carl Lang stopped that. Dvorak bumped by Lanny McDonald. Here's Aberman. Aberman, number 25 in his own zone. Coming up to center ice. Pass over to Rusnak, number 18. Rusnak back to Aberman. Gives it to Mishek. Mishek passes it over. Dvorak getting set. Czechoslovakia here on the power play. McDonald moving towards Dvorak. Here's an opportunity. Martinez's shot. That's stopped. Rusnak into the corner, bumped by Barry Long. Martinez, number 10, in behind the net to Rusnak. Coming in front. Oh, and he sent it sailing through the crease. And he's bumped and knocked off stride by Huber. And a couple of extra little shots there in front of the net. As it starts to get rather physical in the late going. Now here's a chance for Mishak. Mishak, number 24. 48 seconds left in the Canadian penalty to Babbage. Martinez. Martinez drops it back to Dvorak. Back to Martinez. Martinez. Aberman breaking for the front of the net. Here's Rusnak. In behind. Now he passes to Aberman. Aberman, number 25, to Mishak. Czechoslovakia with possession, but they can't get a shot on goal. Now Tambolini knocked it away from Mishak. Aberman in front. And Lanny McDonald has it for Canada. Ahead to Tambolini. Tambolini coming up to the Czechoslovakian line. Bumped there by Mishak. into the corner. Huber in front, a shot, and that was knocked down. Tambellini just missed as he was set up in front. Tambellini with Canada still a man short. Babbage has 4 seconds left in his penalty. Huber had Holinka lined up. Tambellini, as Canada successfully kills off the penalty. Robinson a shot, gloved and held on by Lang. And Canada doing a good job of killing the penalty, in fact, almost getting a goal.
They certainly did. Tambellini just missed the corner. That penalty came at a real serious time for Canada, but Eberman had put a real good move on Babbage, and he had set himself with a shot. He faked a shot, went around him, and he had to pull him down.
Well, the final 1 minute and 26 seconds here in the game. Czechoslovakia leading by a score of 4-2. Ready now, it's dropped back. Robinson a shot, and Lang just got a piece of that at the last second. Now Robinson goes after it again for Canada, clears it in front. Lukowicz trying to get possession there. He's knocked against the boards, comes back to Ramage. Ramage a shot, that's deflected and cleared off the skate of Chernik. Mir has trouble with it. Robinson back quickly to help him. Now it's out to center ice for Canada. Rogers up over the line with Deblois. Rogers trying to set it in front, and it's cleared out to center. The final minute of the third period and the game. Back comes Holinka, watched by Larry Robinson. Holinka for Czechoslovakia. Robinson checked him. Deblois collides with Hajdacek. Gadletz drops it back into his own zone to Holinka. 31 seconds remaining in the game. Czechoslovakia leading 4-2. Now Holinka. He drops it back into his own zone. Canada changing on the go here. Czechoslovakia content just to run out the clock. They drop it back into their own zone, and we have 15 seconds. Ramage brings it in, and it's called on the offside. Well, a spirited game for Team Canada most of the way, but Czechoslovakia capitalizing on their scoring opportunities. After Canada had scored the game's first goal, Pat Boutet then Lala, Rushnak, Deblois, Chernik, and Novi. That's the order of the scoring before 6,500 fans here at the Scandinavian. Now the puck knocked down. Lala breaking back for Czechoslovakia. Clears it in front. Huber knocks it away. The final seconds of the game. And it passed up to Foligno just as the siren goes. And the third period and the game over. And Czechoslovakia comes up with an important victory, defeating Team Canada. And for Czechoslovakia, their second win of the championship, both over Canada. Earlier, they defeated Canada 7-4. Okay, we'll be back with more from Sweden.
Goodbye till Monday. Cutting out. Well, I'm moving out of here. Cutting out for some good times. I'm really glad I'm here.
Canada's great tasting ale. What a beer to share.
Me and the boys and our 50. Me and the boys and our beer.
The two stars of today's game as selected by our telecast crew for Lifesavers, makers of replay gum and suppliers to Team Canada. The stars Yuri Lala and Lucien Deblois. Final score, Czechoslovakia winning over Canada 4-2. Our next telecast tomorrow, highlights of the game between Canada and Sweden and Czechoslovakia and the Soviet Union. On behalf of John Ferguson, this is Bernie Pascal on behalf of the entire CTV sports crew, bidding you so long from Gothenburg, Sweden.
From the Scandinavia, in Gothenburg, Sweden, the 1981 World Hockey Championships, featuring teams from the Soviet Union, Czechoslovakia, Sweden, Finland, the United States, and Team Canada. Brought to you by Labatt's. We're proud to bring the best to you. This is the CTV Television Network.
Moore's Mongrel Review joins those amazing animals tonight at 7 on CFTO TV.
From the Scandinavia, in Gothenburg, Sweden, the 1981 World Hockey Championships, featuring teams from the Soviet Union, Czechoslovakia, Sweden, Finland, the United States, and Team Canada. Brought to you by Labatt's. We're proud to bring the best to you. The bid for the World Cup of Hockey.
One has to be impressed with the play of the Soviets here at the World Hockey Championships. They've averaged 7 goals a game in the championship round. And before a capacity Swedish crowd, the Soviets took advantage of a nervous Swedish team to win in convincing fashion. Shepeliev to number 19, Shalamov, and the Soviets have a 1-0 lead. And as they continued their mastery over most of the opposition, including Sweden on this occasion, Khrushchev moves in front all alone to accept a pass from number 24, Makarov. And here's the play developing. Watch Makarov, number 24, send it in front to Khrushchev, number 9, and the Soviets add to their goal total. The onslaught of goals continued in this game against Sweden as the Soviets finally won it 13-1. Khomutov and Fedosov set up Sportsev, number 26. And playmaking, always a strong point of the Soviet game, exemplified on this play. The Soviets defeat Sweden 13-1. Team Canada's last outing was against Czechoslovakia, and it was an exciting game as both teams went all out. Here, Lucien Deblois scores a goal, taking a pass from Mike Rogers, and it was 2-2 at that point. But Czechoslovakia took over. Fratisak Chernik scores for Czechoslovakia. Halinka wins the faceoff. The puck will come in front of the net. Chernik, his shot is stopped by Filmir. He gets the rebound. It's 3-2 at this point, and Czechoslovakia goes on to win 4-2. The standings at the World Hockey Championships. The Soviets undefeated, assured of a gold medal. Their only setback a 4-4 tie with Canada. Today, the final day of competition at the World Hockey Championships. 2 games on CTV, Canada, Sweden, and Czechoslovakia and the Soviet Union. The magnificent European arena, the Scandinavium, the site today of our coverage on CTV. And John, there have been many exciting and emotional moments during the World Hockey Championships.
Well, it's been extremely exciting and just a real treat to watch the Russian hockey team play. They were magnificent the other night, but it's been a great week to watch a lot of world-class players. Just fantastic.
John, the last meeting between Canada and Sweden, Sweden won 3-1, but a big turning point in that game was a goal by Dennis Marouk that was disallowed. That would have tied it at 2-2 at that point.
Well, it certainly would, and this would have put us in silver medal competition. And this was really a goal. Here's the shot by Dave Babbage. Now watch the play develop. Marouk goes through the crease, doesn't interfere with anybody, and taps the puck past Lindmark, and it was a definite goal, and referee Schubert called it back. And this was definitely a goal because he didn't interfere with anybody.
Okay, well, they get a chance to get that back today as Canada plays Sweden, and we'll also have highlights and coverage of Czechoslovakia against the Soviet Union. And at the conclusion of the games, we'll have our replay gum stars of the action. From the World Hockey Championships in Gothenburg, Sweden, our coverage on CTV continues in a moment.
We loved this old house at first sight, but it sure needed insulation. Then our building supply dealer told us about the lifetime of savings with Styrofoam SM brand insulation, proven for over 30 years. It's strong, light, easy to use, and should be covered with gypsum board. Great for basements because it can't get wet and soggy. It won't mildew or rot, so it's ideal outside, too. One thing I found, though, if it doesn't say Styrofoam SM, it isn't.
Welcome back to the Scandinavian Arena in Gothenburg, Sweden. Canada against Sweden. The referee is Dave Fischer of the United States. The two linesmen, Nico Toman of Holland and Harry Weisstreicher of Austria. The forward line for Canada, Pat Boutet, Tambellini, and Lanny McDonald. Mats Näslund, Roland Stoltz, and Ulf Isaksson, the forward line for Sweden. Lanny McDonald wearing number 9. The puck is shot in. This is Stoltz into the corner after it. He bumps with Barnes, who starts on defense with Willie Huber, or Huber's number 7, Barnes number 25.
Pat Boutet's into the game early. Followed up on a check on Stoltz.
In goal for Canada is Phil Muir. The backup goalie is John Garrett. In goal for Sweden is Peter Lindmark, with Reino Sundberg, the backup. Number 14, Roland Stoltz at center against Tambellini for this faceoff in the Team Canada zone. Tambellini wins the draw, backhands the puck right to Phil Muir. He had to be alert there, John.
Certainly did. Normie Barnes is playing today in place of Rick Green, and Phil Muir, of course, our starting goaltender again for Team Canada.
And they'll do the face-off once again. Lanny McDonald comes over to the bench to talk to Coach Don Cherry. Getting some instructions. Now he goes back into position. Canada has 1 point at the World Hockey Championships. That was a 4-4 tie with the Soviet Union, and perhaps the best game of the World Championships. Now the puck is cleared back into the Swedish zone. Back forward is Stig Essling, number 4. Puck is cleared out to center. Huber shoots it in, a delayed offside. Lanny McDonald moves inside the blue line. And as he ties up the Swedish player Essling, the whistle is blown and we have the offside play. And both teams changing here. As you see the Swedish player head to the bench on the line change. That's number 4, Stig Essling. He's appeared in 3 Olympic Games representing Sweden, 72, 76, and last year at Lake Placid. Now Valtin dropping back into his own zone. He's on defense with Aldebrink, Soderstrom, Roland Eriksson, Anders Hawkinson, the forward line. The puck is cleared in front. Larry Robinson got a piece of it. Jono Krotnick brings it out to Mike Polito. A long shot, and that's cleared to the corner by Peter Lindmark. Ryan Walter, number 19, moves out there. Now the puck is clear. There'll be a penalty coming up to Team Canada. Robinson goes after it, and now we have the call and a penalty coming up to Canada. And we'll join the Swedish power play opportunity as our coverage continues on CTV in just a moment.
My hair was beginning